Hey, Uncle Nudge here. Today, by request, I'm going to do a specific gravity test. When I was up at Pilchuck Creek, there was a number of them I thought might be jade. And so here's the best way to tell what you got. So let's get started. Okay, here's my setup. And what you need for a specific gravity test is a rock. And what I've done is, just to save time, I've pre-set these up, and basically I put a piece of Velcro around and then just put a string through, because I'm going to need to hold these up. And trying to tie a string sometimes works, but it's pretty awkward. So I found that the Velcro works good. And basically what we're going to do is I got a scale here, and that I picked up specifically for doing specific gravity off of Amazon. And so there's a link below, and this one does up to 33 pounds. And yeah, well, just look it up and you can see. But anyway, it's the one I chose. Pretty cheap, 25 bucks. And I got a bucket, and it's got a nice tear, and it's pretty much gonna do most of my rocks. The bigger ones, specific gravity, past 33 pounds, I'm not going to be able to do with this setup. But I think I can put a little platform in a bigger bucket and get some big rocks. But today I'm not going to do that. So I got the tear set. You probably know what that is. You could turn the scale on, and I get it on grams. You want it on grams. Put that on, and well, that's 3,100 grams. You don't want that, so you hit the tear button and go to 0. So now what I'm going to do is, you could do it different ways, but I'm going to just go and put this right to the bottom, and that's the weight. I'm going to write that down. 450 grams. Okay, then I'm going to lift it up off the bottom so it's floating, and look at it, and it's 164 grams. So what I'm going to do, and that's rock number 1, is take 450 and divide it by 164. And I'm going to come up with 2.74. 2.74, let's say 4. Even though we don't need it that tight. But that's the specific gravity. So jade, I believe, is 2.9 to 3.03. So that's not jade, but we'll look it up. So next one. Okay, the tear, a little bit off. We're going to reset that. And on the bottom, 316. So 316, I'm going to lift it up. 118. 118. So we'll do 316 divided by 118 equals 2.67. Okay, this little guy, 230, and 89. 230 divided by 89, 2.58. Okay, this one. Reset that tear. Put it to the bottom. 364 and say 116 and 364 divided by 116 equals 3.13. That's might be diopside, I'm thinking. Okay, this one. We've got 378, we'll say, and 120. Okay, so 378 divided by 120 equals 3.15. 3.15. Okay, now this one, a little bit bigger, kind of a botryoidal. Reset the tare. 1,000. Still jumping around. 1,065, let's say, and 361. Okay, so 1065 divided by 361 equals 2.95. 2.95. So, looking at this as far as jade goes, 2.90 to 3.03, 2.7, 2.67, 2.58, 3.13, 3.15, none of those are there. Now this last one though, 2.95, and it's the biggest one, and it's botryoidal, and so it looks like a piece of botryoidal jade. Sweet. So anyway, that's how I do specific gravity. Sweet. Uncle Nudge. See you later. Okay, so bringing this inside here, got this chart and all the specific gravities, and I'll probably go on this website here. It's called gemselect.com, and then gem info specific gravity. Anyway, it has it, and so kind of the way they do it is they start out with the high specific gravities, and then the numbers go down. And so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to kind of what we got going on here, which is jade. So we've got jadeite and nephrite jade, which is what we have here in Washington, at 2.9 to 3.03. And like I say, that last one was 2.95, and so it seems to be jade. I would just about guarantee it was jade. And the other ones, I'm not going to look up, but some different ones in here. This isn't a bad website. I'm sure that there's others, and I'm going to do a video in the future, I believe, with another gentleman who he's really got a handle on the whole specific gravity and identifying rocks, and so I look forward to that. And but that's it for me. Thanks again, Uncle Nudge. See you later.